where are my secondary school kiddos? If you know you're a young person, come this way. And if you know you have a young person under your care, please bring the person here. So, recently, I went to an all-girls school to speak to their students. One of them, a beautiful young girl, she met me after the program. She was visibly bothered. And she said to me, "Father, my classmates don't like me. They hate me because I'm from Yoruba." Immediately she said this, I took down her name and her level in class. My intention was to speak to the school management and persuade them to get her classmates to stop being bullies and start liking her. But as I dismissed the kid, a question shot through my mind, and I was asking myself, how do you get people to like you? Well, I mulled over this question, and I realized that my approach will not work. There is no way I can succeed in getting all her classmates to like her. But even if I should succeed, the problem is still far from being solved because she will definitely meet hatred or rejection beyond the walls of her school building. Tomorrow, she may have cause to travel to Europe or America, either for studies or business, only to realize that even her skin color as a black woman comes with a lot of negative baggages. Chimamanda Adichie, for instance, told us that she became black for the first time only when she came to America. So, armed with this fresh insight, I knew there is need to prepare her for a life beyond the walls of our high school building. By this time, the young girl had already disappeared, but thankfully, I had her name. So I just called one of the students around to fetch her for me. So the girl was brought back. So when she came back, I gave her the following pieces of advice. I told her, everyone must not like you, and there is nothing you or anyone can do about it. She was shocked by my bluntness, but I was unfazed by her reaction. So I continued. I said, yes, you heard me right. In life, people will hate you for silly reasons. People will hate you for being short or tall, skinny or fat. People can hate you for being intelligent or stupid, rich or poor. People have hated others for the things they had little or no control over. Things like where they came from, the language they speak or dialect they speak. America and Europe, for instance, have racism. South Africa have xenophobia. Other nations and tribes in the world have their yardstick for affirming or denying the full humanity of others. So, you now see what I mean? So I told the young girl, you cannot stop people with tribal, racist, or xenophobic attitude from hitting on you. But you can always decide what should be your response. I told her, you have to create a tough skin to be able to live in a world and also thrive in a world where racism, tribalism are painfully real. Don't dim your light in order to blend and get others to like you. That is suicide. You cannot become poor. Imagine, you cannot become poor to win the love of someone who hates you for being rich. Respecting yourself, for me, is more important than being liked by others. Be your own cheerleader. If you die today, the world will move on without you. So the only person whose opinion should matter most to you in this world is that person who looks back at you each time you look in the mirror. It has to be that person who will lie in the grave with you, who will enter the grave with you. When your earthly life is over, you lie cold in death. I'm telling you, if that person disapproves, every other approval means nothing. But if that person approves, every other disapproval does not matter. And that person is you. That was what I told her. And I even went on to add that all the three ethnic groups in Nigeria, they have swear words for each other. Hausas, we call Igbos Nyamele. That's Hausas, the way they call Igbos. That's their swear word for Igbos. And the Igbos will reply in return by calling them Aboki. Then the Yorubas, we call Igbos Omo Igbo. We Igbos, we call them Ndofemanu. However, talk of strength, Igbos are known for their business acumen. Hausas are known for their political savvy. And Yorubas are known for their intellectual supremacy. So I told the girl, would you like to trade your tribe for another? She looked at me in revolt and did a shrug of her shoulder. That was a fair refusal. Then I concluded by telling her, now go out there and occupy your space with pride. She left with pride in her eyes. I only hope and pray she would remain convinced. She's just 16.